it's Carissa with Cook with a Shoe, and where I love to teach people how to have a successful budget. I was just thinking today about how I became a business owner and kind of looking back over my journey, and because I just love business. I love side businesses, what they can do for you. I love your own business, how they can just have a lot of freedom and opportunities for you. But I didn't start out that way. In fact, I was just trying to scratch and claw and trying to make enough money to support my new family, to pay for my husband's school, to not incur any more debt. And I was trying so hard just to make ends meet. Now, by nature, my job is an independent contractor. I'm a sign language interpreter, and so I contract with different agencies, and I have to keep up on that, and I have to get new agencies so I can get enough work and kind of juggle all my hours and to make sure I have enough work for my family. So that's how I started. That's my career. But just, I was trying to scratch and claw and just trying to make ends meet, and money was really tight. I remember feeling just like it was squeezing so much. I had all these bills, I had debt to pay for, there's another tuition payment coming up, and it was just so much pressure on me. But as I continued on and I started to really, I made more connections and I acquired more clients, and somewhere along the line, and I'm not sure exactly where, I started to shift from just trying to scramble and get by and make enough money with my independent contractor job that fluctuated, that it's irregular, it's variable income. Some days I'd have a ton of work, some months I wouldn't have as much work, and I was just trying to get through the day or through, trying to make each month and pay the bills. But as I started going, I started really thinking about more from a business approach, and I started increasing my prices. I started to network with different agencies and even scale my business. And I was just thinking today that, how neat it was. I didn't expect to start off and own my own business, and then to have it be profitable and actually own a second business where I can help teach people about how to handle their money, to get out of debt and build savings. So I never saw myself juggling two businesses successfully when I started. I was just trying to make ends meet. But over the years, my mindset's shifted to now where I look at myself as an entrepreneur, a business owner, and I am doing things. I had worked a lot of hours and contracted with a lot of agencies, and I had scaled up my business so much that I doubled my income over when I first got married and had all that debt and had all those bills and school payment and everything, which in just a couple of years. And I look back at it and I'm really thankful that I've been able to have this kind of job where I can scale it and I can give myself raises and, at a faster rate than if I had just been in the same job. And then, I don't think I could have given myself, or I wouldn't have given myself that much of a raise if I had just been working a job. I mean, sure, you would have had some jobs, some raises as you go along, but owning my own business, I've been able to give myself substantial raises. And like I said, I doubled my income because I was working really hard and a lot of hours over the last few years. So I more than doubled it, and I even got to the point where last year was a year I needed to take some downtime and to rest some, and so I was able to do that with my business because it was flexible, because I had the time. I make my own schedule, so I can have the time to, if I need time off, I need to rest, I can make my own schedule on that. So that's been another blessing for owning my own business, and then just to see the opportunities that have arisen from being in that business mindset. And I've been able to pay cash for my husband's school, which is pretty impressive considering that, I mean, we're a one-income family right now, and tuition keeps rising. And if you ever have tuition rise on you and you know how that feels, just give me a shout out in the comments. But we've been able to do that. Now I'm not living, well, first of all, I paid off all our debt quite a few years ago, and we've been living debt-free since. I've been able to, we're building savings now, like I'm saving for a car, and I've just been able to have these opportunities that I wouldn't have had if I had been in a regular job. And so I'm really thankful for that, and I'm just amazed at what God has done over the years and given me, changed my mindset to have more of a business mindset and to see how I can scale my business. And now I'm at the point where I don't want to scale my interpreting any more than I already have, because it is kind of a physically demanding and mentally exhausting job. And so I don't want to, I could, but that means that I suffer for it. And I'm at that point where I'm not willing to do that anymore. My health and my mental status is a priority for me, and resting is a priority. But now I have the opportunity where I'm teaching people about budgeting, which is something I'm also really good at. And since having my own business with interpreting, I wanted to be able to have another business where I can do something that I love and I can teach people. And so I started thinking about how I could have a business with that, and that's why I started my blog, Cook with a Shoe. So all of this to say, and now I'm really trying to scale that business so it's online, to have passive income streams coming in, different income streams coming in, so then I don't have to work as much and I have the freedom to do something different, do things that I like to do, and I can still bring in money. And all of this wouldn't have happened if I don't think if I had had a regular job where I clocked in 9 to 5 and I got my little raises as I could, you know, based on the economy, based on reviews, and just kept working there. I think I would have had to transfer to a completely different job and keep moving up with different jobs, but there's a lot of stress and unknown in that. So I'm super thankful that I've had the opportunity to be my own boss, and now I can scale things and do different things, have different opportunities present themselves, and I can just have the freedom to, you know, take off time if I need to, or to do other things that I'd rather do besides driving around and working all day. And I have that opportunity. And I just wanted to encourage you, I know maybe if you are in the same boat as I used to be, where you're struggling with money, you have debt, it's hard to make ends meet, it's hard to have more money at the end of the month than month. And I just remember those feelings, you know, it was a pretty stressful time, and I remember it very clearly. And if you're in that time, I just wanted to encourage you and just say, you know, it's not going to last forever, but you can do something about it. You can change where you're at and become your own business owner and do your own business. And there are so many things that you could make money at, and you could either do it part-time on the side to just help pay off that debt and get your income under control so you have enough money, or you can transition into doing something full-time. I've talked recently about how to make money on Fiverr. A new post came out this week on how to make money flipping items you find at the flea market. I've told you how you can make money doing all kinds of things. And I have a resource that is now available. It's the Work at Home bundle, and it just came available today, and it's only available for just about 6 days. It will the cart will close on, let me say it right, June 12th. So that's just a few days away. But in this, and I've had a chance to look it over, there are so many neat opportunities that you can get. You can learn how to sell on Etsy. You can become a virtual assistant, and it teaches you how to do that. There's information on how to grow your online business and how to serve your customers and serve them well so that they keep coming back to you. And just building amazing connections with people. There's resources on how to, like, finances and legal stuff and how to manage your own business with you know, the legal aspect. And there's also resources on if you're juggling kids and you're trying to work at home and all that. There's resources on how to juggle work and be your own boss and have your own business at home with kids running around. Now, I don't have kids, I don't have that problem, but I know just having your own home business is kind of hard to juggle everything. I can't imagine having kids, but there's plenty of resources in here to help you manage your business with kids, just different opportunities for you to have your own business. And I just would really encourage you to think about it, to think about the opportunities that you have when you start your own business, whether it's selling things on Fiverr or whether it's selling things from on Etsy or flea market items that you flip, or I mean, there's so many things that you could do. But just think about it. Like, one, it would help you to not have so much stress about money. And that's huge. I mean, having that peace when you're not stressed about money is so, it's hard to describe if you've never been there. When you don't have debt and you've been able to work enough so you're not living paycheck to paycheck, it's really incredible to have that peace and to know that you're going to be okay, regardless of what happens at your day job. And so it will help you with that. Extra job or having your own business will help you with paying down debt. It will help you with building your savings. Like, you can do fun things with your family and that you haven't been able to because you haven't had the money. And so all of these are opportunities for you. And plus, it may lead you, like it has me, my business journey, into doing something I completely never thought about, that I would be teaching people how to budget and loving it, because I used to hate budgeting all the time and it would stress me out. But now, and partially because I own my own business, now I'm at the point where I actually love budgeting and love teaching people about it, and it's an income source for me. And so you never know when your side business or your you know, business at home may lead into something like that, like a greater life purpose for you. But I would just encourage you to, you know, think about starting your own business. It can be small, it can be a few hours a week, it can be a lot more than that, but it'll help you reach some of your financial goals. It'll help you have more financial peace in your home, and then you're also able to do more things when you have more money. I mean, you can give more, you can do fun things with your family, you can travel. There's so many things you can do that you can't when you're stressed about money and you don't have enough money. I mean, you could, but then you get credit card debt, and then that's even longer, and then you're still like, I don't know what to do. But having a second job, having your own job, being your own boss, you can give yourself raises, you can work hard, you can maybe get out of a job you don't like, you can have that financial freedom for your family that you wouldn't have had, and had those opportunities for your family that you wouldn't have had. So I would check out the Work at Home bundle. It's a great price. You get 50 resources, and there are courses, there's a couple audio, there's some printables, there's some ebooks, there's a whole load of bonuses that you can get. But it's all for one low price of $47. And I was looking at I think it's Rocking Your VA. I think that's what the course is called, and to become a virtual assistant. I just hired my own virtual assistant a couple weeks ago because I need some help with some small tasks around the blog that I just don't have time for. And let me tell you, you can make that $47 back pretty quickly with just a couple hours of work with as a VA. And there's tons of other opportunities in that bundle. So if you're looking for an idea of what you could do for some extra income, try it, because you never know what it's going to lead into, what kind of opportunities, and then just the benefits for your family. Hey Brandy, thanks for stopping in. The benefits for your family that your own business can do, and it's just, I look back over the years and I'm just amazed at what God has done and what just how He's changed me from just trying to barely survive and scrape up enough hours to pay the bills, keep the lights on, keep food on the table, stressed about money, stressed about debt, all of that, and now to have doubled my income, more than doubled my income, and to be at a place where I can have opportunities to do something I love and still bring in an income, and just that's going to scale and lead into something else. The opportunities are amazing, and I know that an entrepreneurial mindset is something that a lot of people don't have. And I understand, I was there too, but having been through that and done my own business and really seen the benefit of it, I honestly think everyone should have something that they're doing, at least on the side, so that you can help bring in extra income when you need it and do the things that you really need to do. So I would try it. It might be kind of scary, but you can do things, you can start scaling them, you can find something you're super passionate about, and opportunities will come into your life, and you'll just look up and you'll say, oh my gosh, I don't know how all this happened. It's just been amazing. And so I encourage you, check out that work at home bundle. I've looked through some of the courses and they're pretty amazing. I'm going to be going through a few things myself to help improve and scale my business, especially my online business, but I would check it out, see what you think, and if you don't like that, that's fine, but I would encourage you to keep trying to think of opportunities that you can make money and bring in income to help your family, and just think about all the benefits that it can do. And if you have a benefit in mind, if you had extra money in your finances, and just write it down and see what kind of opportunities that it'll lead into. But you just never know, and so I would encourage you, start something and to see where that's going to take you, and just look at all the financial benefits that having your own business will do for your family. So that's all I was thinking about today. You guys have a fantastic day. Check out that bundle, and if you have any questions, let me know. I love helping people start their own business, have something on the side so that they can have financial peace in their home. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night.